So, we want to make sure that in our expressions of love, that they are both routine and unexpected. The routine are important. Sometimes I tell my couples, I give them the assignment of greetings and partings. Because we know that from psychology, that if I give you a list of 12 things, you're most likely to remember the first couple and the last couple, and you're likely to forget the middle. So let's use that to our advantage in our relationship. So the first time we see each other in the day, and when we leave each other in the day, and then when we see each other, and when we leave each other, greetings and partings, let's make it a warm, loving a moment for us. Okay? And so then that'll help start to combat the negativity bias that we talked about earlier and help you feel like things are more positive in your relationship. So those routine are important. The saying I love you before you leave, the saying I love you before you hang up on the phone, those things are important. But the unexpected are also equally important. There was a college professor that before the holiday break, he would have his students, he would ask his students a couple questions. He would first ask them, how many of you are planning on seeing family over the holidays? And most people would raise their hands. And how many of you love your parents? Most people would raise their hands. And he said, okay, so here's your assignment for the holiday break. I want you to tell each of your parents that you love them during an unexpected time. So you can't tell them when you first see them. You can't tell them on the last day when you're going to leave. I want you to do it during an unexpected time. Approach each of your parents and tell them you love them. And for some students, they really struggled with this. Not because they didn't love their parents, but because it felt awkward and weird. It felt different. And he told the story of this one guy. He was a University of Minnesota. He taught at the University of Minnesota. He was a University of Minnesota football player. He was a big, burly guy. And he loved both his parents. And he was able to do it with his mom. That was easy. His dad, that was a different story. Because his dad's way of saying I love you was, go long, son. And so to actually speak the words, Dad, I love you, he struggled with this. And he was going to wait till the last day, but then he remembered, I can't wait till the last day. So the second to last day, he finally worked up the courage, this big, burly, lineman. All right, I'm going to tell my dad I love him. All right, just tell him. Say I love you. All right. So he walks up to him, his dad's reading the paper, and he says, Dad, and his dad turns to him, yes, son? He says, I just want to know I love you. I think you're a great dad, and I hope you to be half the man you are. His dad starts to get water in his eyes, and he puts his paper down. He says, I love you too, son, and I'm so proud of you. And they're both crying and hugging each other. And Mom walks in like, what happened? But to just say those three words during an unexpected time can actually have a quite powerful effect. So we need to be mindful and try to be sure that our expressions of love are both routine and unexpected. It was interesting, the stories that he would get back after the break, because some parents were freaking out. What, are you pregnant? What do you need? Did you ruin the car? Did you wreck the car? Parents were like, why are you telling me this? This is weird. So this can be something that can really help to foster more desire, more genuine interest, and to feel more wanted in your relationship.